Hey guys, Garnie here. Happy Monday. Hopefully all is well. Hey, you know what? I'm going to be traveling. Well, I am traveling. If you're watching this right now, I'm traveled or have traveled already on this Monday. So I'm here Sunday recording this early and wanted to share some thoughts. Since I didn't have a very exciting weekend, I wanted to share some things that I'm interested for this week, and I will be following this week because, you know, there's just things I geek out over and like to follow. Just like with you guys, follow your favorite sports teams or follow your favorite actors or shows or things like that. Giga Maggie's good game this weekend against Auburn. What a great game. Hey guys, so let me start off by saying, you know, there's some news articles of technology things that I wanted to follow with. And let me start off by saying we all know the fiasco around the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Yeah, it's a sad thing. It really is. And if you haven't, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Samsung released a brand new phone a few weeks ago ahead of the announcements of the iPhone 7. And it was the most anticipated phone note or phablet. It's called the Galaxy Note 7 that Samsung was going to come out to date. It has great specs. It's a wonderful phone. Everybody who's used it loves it. And people who have Note phones from before absolutely have to have this Note 7. It's a great device. The camera on it kicks butt. You can actually start writing on the screen with a stylus without having to turn it on to keep notes. It's just a technologically awesome device. But unfortunately, when you charge it, less than 0.01% of the phones actually had issues. And that is, overheating, catching fire. Yeah, that's a bad thing. And so since then, Samsung has recalled all the Galaxy Note 7s, all of them, no matter where they are. They've recalled all of them because they didn't want a chance or anywhere in the world to have another incident. And it's a $1 billion mistake. Well, I take that back. It's a $1 billion mistake for just that portion of it, from the company image to stock valuations and things like that. Some people have estimated that this PR fiasco could cost Samsung up to $20 billion. Yeah, that's a B. It's a billion. Yeah, sad thing. I mean, they make great devices, guys. I mean, everything from cameras to televisions to cell phones. I mean, they make great gear. I mean, anytime a new Samsung phone comes out, they have a kick-butt camera on it. I mean, it's just a phenomenal device, and they work very well. But it's unfortunately the battery issues kicked in. So everybody has said that it's going to be late October before Samsung can start shipping out the phone again, the Note 7 again. Well, I got good news for you. Well, I was reading an article today on Android Authority, and Android Authority says that people close to Samsung say that they're going to start re-releasing the Note 7 on September 28th. Oh yeah, September 28th. So that's good news for you guys who are waiting for the Galaxy Note 7. Yeah, they had to recall 2.5 million devices. 2.5 million devices. Wow. Now they're going to start shipping them again. And that should be good news for all of you who turned your phones in. So hopefully by the end of the month, people will start receiving. Stocks will be refilled. Inventories will go back up, and you guys can get your phone. Well, I know that the inventories for the iPhone 7's matted black 128 gig iPhone 7 Plus, yeah, those are out of stock a lot. But it just shows how popular and great these devices are. I mean, before the fiasco with the battery, the Note 7 was hard to come across. I mean, yeah, it was just that much in demand. So anyway, let's move on to the next thing I was talking about. On Friday, I did a really quick video about Adblock Plus, where they have this underhanded business, what I call it, the underhanded business of, hey, you know what, I'm going to block software from consumers on their browsers so content creators cannot get any revenue from any ad-generated revenue. Yeah, and then now that they are accepting monies from a marketplace for safe ads, that they would allow those ads to go through without passing the money on to the content creators when they allow. Yeah, just go back and watch that. Basically, they block ads, and now they're getting paid to unblock certain ads, but they're not sharing those profits, which should be going back to the people where the real estate of those ads are actually being shown. Well, here's a turn of events. Like I said, there's always two sides of the coin. Facebook, and as you know, is a huge behemoth when it comes to ad generation. They make most of their money on ads. Yes. They also make money on you. They make money on what you do, how you do things, what you click on, what you like, what you dislike. They sell you demographic information on everything that you do to the advertisers. So now advertisers are now focused to you. Yeah, that's how they make their money. And so every time that Adblock Plus blocks Facebook ads, they got an army of engineers at Facebook who work on changing the algorithm so they can get to circumvent the ad blocking programs. And of course, in the past, last year, Adblock Plus was able to, within 2 days, block Facebook again. Yeah, so it was a good back and forth, but now Facebook is winning. Yeah, they've got probably a few engineers, software developers on this, and all they do is just pound away if they can to take down the ad blockers. And of course, now I understand why Adblock Plus is asking for additional revenue streams. Even though I don't agree with their business practice, they're looking for additional money so they can actually fight these behemoths like Facebook. So yeah, that's kind of an ironic turn. So that came from TechCrunch, guys. If you go out there and take a look at TechCrunch on Facebook and Adblock Plus, it's in there all for you. That's kind of interesting. Now here's one last thing I'm interested in following this week. According to who is it? Talk Android. Talk Android had this article saying that Allo, an application called Allo from Google, is coming out this week. Now, back at Google I/O in the summertime, Google announced 2 new applications for messaging. One is a video conferencing, or just video, just competes with FaceTime. It's just a video application called Duo, D-U-O, and you can get that now, and I've got that loaded up on my. But it's a video app. That's all it is. It's supposed to just register with your phone number. Boom! You can now connect with friends and family who have the same app on there. You can use it both on iOS and Android platforms, which is pretty cool. And now this other companion app called Allo, A-L-L-O. It's like Allo. Is coming out, and it's another texting app, another SMS app, and it's supposed to take SMS to the next level. And what I mean by that, there's a whole bunch of bells and whistles that come with it, and I'm not going to dive into it, but one of the interesting things that piqued my interest in it was that Allo was supposed to have incognito mode. Incognito, which means basically you can hide and encrypt your messages, and they automatically terminate and destroy themselves after a certain time period. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Where you can actually hide your texts and things like that, and not worry about them, people stealing your phones and getting into your text messages and things like that. Which is, yeah, again, that's a privacy thing, and that's what piqued my interest. So I'm kind of interested in that. But here's my thing. Hey, Google, are you listening? You know what? I've got my cell phone number and I got Google Voice. Where in the heck is that going to fit? I mean, I get I use Hangouts today. It's a great app. Hangouts works great. I can do phone calls with it. I can do video conferencing with it, and I can do SMS on there. Yeah, and then of course I can have multiple numbers. 2 numbers associated with it, and I use one app. What's the deal here, guys? Well, Allo take care of all that. Now, why do I need to have 2 apps? If you're confused, guys, so am I. Yeah, that's that's the simplest thing. It's like, why couldn't they just make Hangouts a better app? They had it. They had one app to do texting, messaging, video conferencing, and phone calls. What happened? It's a great app. I have no idea where they're going to go with this. I mean, it's just like Google Voice, a great solution, great offering, but man, no one's touched it in years. And yes, I'm still using it. It's a great secondary phone number that I have. So, guys, that's about it. I think I've been talking too much here, and those are the 3 things I'm going to be following this week. And again, when I get to Oklahoma City, I want to go out to the Federal Building Memorial. out there. All this time that I've been to Oklahoma City, I've never had a chance to go to the memorial and see that. And I also want to take a walk around in the daylight around Bricktown, around where Oklahoma City's baseball center is, and walk around there and show you a little bit about that. Now it's going to be dead because it's going to be on a Monday afternoon. It's not going to be on a Friday evening or anything else like that when it's hip and hopping. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Again, I promise it's going to be dead from a populous aspects, but I will just show you the highlights of those areas if I get around, especially the memorial, the federal building memorial out there, which I'll highlight there for you guys. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having a great Monday. And if you like what I'm doing, hit that like button for me. And if you're new to my channel, new to my segment, come on, hit that subscribe button and come on for the ride. I'm always looking for new friends to join me on this journey. So let's have some fun together. So until then, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.